Hi there. Today we'll be learning a little bit about Delicious. Delicious is a web-based social bookmarking service. To get started, first go to Delicious and register. Enter in a username that you'll remember later and that you don't mind others knowing you by, and then enter your full name, your password, and after you've filled in these fields, click register, and after that you can log in. And once you've logged in, you can begin entering sites that you'd like to remember for later. So first click Post, and here you'll see a field for a URL. I'm going to use the Wayback Machine as an example. So I'm going to go up here to the URL and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go back to Delicious and paste that into the field and click Save. And from here it'll ask for a description, notes, and tags. Description is just what you'll see when you're looking through your bookmarks. So I'm just going to put Wayback Machine. And for the notes, you could write anything you like, anything you would want to talk about with the Wayback Machine. You could say, what a nifty tool. And then for tags, you can see that here are the tags that I've used, and here are recommended tags as well as popular tags. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of the existing tags. I'm going to click on Internet and Archive and History and Web, Tools, and Search. And you'll notice that each one of these tags has a space between it. That's because Delicious uses space delimitation between the tags. If you have a two-word tag, like let's say we are going to use Web 2.0, you need to either get rid of the space between those two or use an M dash. Most people just put two words together. So make sure that your tags are space delimited, and after you've done so, go ahead and click Save. Okay, and there it is, the Wayback Machine. Now another way that you can save, if you prefer, save websites is click browser buttons there, and you can follow the instructions on how to add an easy browser button right into your browser. So here you'll see tag. So if I'm at the Internet Archive, or let's say I am at yahoo.com and for some reason I feel like saving Yahoo, all I have to do is click this tag button and it will do so. Looks like Yahoo's taken a second to load, so just for the example I'm going to close that, go back to the Internet Archive and click tag. You can see here it says Trevor 23 bookmarks on Delicious. Here's the URL. It's filled in all of this information because I've already added this to my bookmark list. But if I hadn't added this before, I would just add in the same information that I did here, and you can still see I can still add things. So if I wanted to add reference, it just added that. I'm going to go ahead and click Save. Since I added the reference and it disappears, it's updated that. And once you've done that, you can go back and you can see all the different tags that you have here. I've got mine saved as a cloud, and you can see the podcasting, blog, Web 2.0. These are larger. That's because I've used this tag more often. So with podcasting I've used 11 times, whereas intrigue I've used once. You can also view your tags as a list, and I've got this alphabetized beginning with Apple and ending with Yoroi. Instead, I could organize this by frequency, which would mean starting with 18 times I've used Web 2.0 and only once have I used Yoroi. I could also bundle my tags, so if I wanted to organize these into different headings, so if I wanted to have one for library school and one for YouTube and one for fun, I could organize that way. And also, it's good to remember that Delicious is a social bookmarking site, so you can see other people's saved bookmarks and they can see yours. Let's take a look at some of the people who have saved the same sites as I have. So here I have a San Jose School of Library and Information Science YouTube Second Life clip. This has been saved by 24 other people. And here you can see all the different people that have saved it as well. And their user notes. I put an informative clip on Second Life and SJSUSLIS, and this person, K. Moley, said referenced in SI and SL case study, etc. So let's go ahead and click on Boo222. Just by clicking her name, you can then see, or his name perhaps, I'm not sure, this person's name, you can then see all of their bookmarks. And as well, you can see all the different tags that they've used. So let's go ahead and click Kittens, because that will take us right to the site. And here you can see the site that they've bookmarked. Pictures of kittens. So we'll go back, and we'll go back to my bookmarks. And you can see something like Dig has been saved by 22,329 other people. Also, if you felt like editing or changing your bookmarks, you can go ahead and click Edit or Delete. So by clicking Edit, it gives you all the information that you initially entered. And let's say I don't want to use search any longer. I just want to use reference. And I don't want to have web since I know it's already web. And history, I don't need that as well. So I'm going to go with Internet Archive Tools and Reference and go ahead and click Save. It's going to save that new information. Then let's say that perhaps I don't want to even have the Wayback Machine. I can go ahead and delete this, and it'll say delete this post, and I can click no or yes. So I'm going to go ahead and click no and keep the Wayback Machine. Okay, so that about wraps it up for Delicious. Make sure that you explore and have fun. That's been it for today. Thanks for listening.